Hey everybody, making a real quick video. I'm responding to some things questions I've been seeing all over the internet. Now I need to ask you something. Are you a beginner? Have you ran into a brick wall trying to get started online, or have you thought about starting an online business and perhaps you're overwhelmed with all the information, you just don't know where to start? I just want to give you kind of a quick heads up if you're a beginner or you haven't even started yet. Just want to give you a heads up, be a little bit careful when you decide what program you're going to go into, because there's so many different ways to make money online, right? I see this question, well, how do I make money online? Well, that's actually kind of a problem. That's actually a question with a big problem. When people ask, well, how do you make money online? That's kind of like saying, how do I cook food? There's like a million ways to cook food, right? There's a million kinds of food. I mean, you can't just give a quick answer. How do you cook food, or how do you make money online? So if you have several online businesses going already, then it gets a little bit easier for your next venture. Maybe you have more time, maybe you have more money to experiment with. You can take a little bit more risks. So that question is, how do you make money online? It's a little bit easier if you're already an established online entrepreneur. You have time and money and energy to risk. But for most people, if you're just a beginner and you don't have much time and you don't have much money to risk or energy to risk, you have to be selective on what program you choose to get into, because there's a lot of programs out there that are junk and are fake and scammy, but there's a lot of programs out there that are legitimate. There's a lot of ways to make money on the internet that you can make a lot of money with, but some are easier or more difficult or more expensive or more easier or harder to get into depending on what you choose. So if you are a beginner, you have, before you sign up for anything, you have to consider how much time do you have to invest in this new venture you're going to do? How much money will it take to really develop and get cash flow coming? Because some of these programs, they'll say they're making millions of dollars or making all kinds of money, but what they're not really telling you yet until you buy their system is that you're going to have to invest all kinds of money in developing some kind of product or some labeling or something. There's a catch where you're going to invest all kinds of money and time to get up and running. It's a legitimate business, but they're not telling you until after you buy the system that you may have to invest all kinds of time and money and energy. So if you're going to pick something and you're just a beginner, from my experience, after 20 years of building all kinds of online businesses, I've been in online marketing for almost 20 years, and I've built all kinds of different kinds of genre online businesses. And I've seen one kind of business that tends to be the easiest for beginners to get into, that takes the least amount of money, the least amount of effort, that's reliable, ethical, and easy to get into, and doesn't take a lot of money. If I haven't said that already, it takes a lot of money to invest in. It's not very risky. So there are different avenues to get into. In some of my other videos, I'll get into more in detail on what is the real specific problems when someone's thinking about how do I make money online, and what's the answer, what would be the best choice to pick if you're a beginner. So that's just a real quick heads up I want to give you, some of you guys out there who are thinking about going online, or maybe you're running into some problems with your current internet business. You're just running into a brick wall and you can't break through, or you're just overwhelmed, you don't know where to start. I just want to give you a little warning. Be a little bit careful what you sign up to. Make sure you have the time, money, and energy, and maybe sometimes experience to follow through. You don't want to start a project and invest time and money and find out you just don't have the time. It's going to take more money than you thought, or maybe you need a little bit more skill or experience that these gurus didn't tell you up front. So that's just a little quick heads up. I'm not sure where you're seeing this video. Maybe it's on my YouTube channel, maybe it's on my website or my hub. There may be a link somewhere around this video where you can go to my next video or my next tutorial, and let's narrow this down on how to really get started making money online if you're a newbie. So see you on the inside on my next video.